1492, a small kingdom on the edge of Europe set events in motion that would change the world forever. Spain, long torn apart by war and faith, had finally united under King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. Their conquest of Granada ended centuries of Moorish rule and marked the final victory of the Reconquista. From those ashes, a new empire began to rise. That same year, an ambitious sailor named Christopher Columbus set sail westward, chasing a dream of reaching Asia. Instead, he found something far greater, a new world brimming with mystery, riches, and endless promise. He returned not just with discovery, but with destiny, Spain's destiny to claim, convert, and conquer. Soon, Spanish conquistadors swept across the Americas like a storm. In Mexico, Hernán Cortés brought down the vast Aztec Empire through cunning alliances and brutal warfare. In the highlands of Peru, Francisco Pizarro overthrew the mighty Incas, seizing treasures beyond imagination. Ship after ship returned home laden with silver from Potosi and Zacatecas wealth so vast it reshaped the world's economy. Cathedrals rose, armies expanded, painters and poets thrived. By the mid-1500s, Spain stood as the most powerful and wealthy empire on earth. Under Charles I, also known as Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, Spain ruled an empire that stretched across 4 continents, from Europe to the Americas, from Africa to Asia. People whispered, "The sun never sets on Spanish lands." But the same gold that built the empire would one day destroy it. The 16th century was Spain's golden age, an era of faith, power, and artistic brilliance. El Greco painted visions of the divine. Cervantes dreamed of heroes in Don Quixote, the first modern novel. And at the heart of the empire stood King Philip II, ruling from his fortress palace, El Escorial, a monument to God and glory. From there, Philip commanded the Spanish Armada, the most formidable fleet the world had ever seen. In 1588, it sailed to conquer England. But nature had other plans. Fierce storms and English fire ships turned triumph into disaster. The invincible Armada was no more, and Spain's era of unstoppable dominance began to crack. As the 1600s dawned, Spain's golden shine began to tarnish. Silver flooded Europe, sending prices soaring. Wealth became worthless gold, lost its magic. Wars raged on every front in France, the Netherlands, the Mediterranean. The cost of empire grew unbearable. Kings Philip III and Philip IV ruled over riches that could no longer buy power. In the court of Madrid, art told the story of decay. Diego Velázquez, the royal painter, captured weary kings and silent halls. His masterpiece, Las Meninas, whispered of a world once proud, now fading. In 1640, Portugal broke free. By 1648, the Treaty of Westphalia sealed Spain's decline. The Netherlands won independence. France rose to power. And the sun that once shone on every Spanish shore began to set. Yet Spain's legacy never vanished. Its language, faith, and culture traveled across oceans, from Latin America to the Philippines. Its cathedrals, literature, and spirit still shape our world today. The rise and fall of Spain remind us that every empire, no matter how golden, must one day face its own reflection. But true power lies not in conquest. It lies in the legacy left behind. Legacy lens, stories that shaped our world. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the rise and fall of history's greatest empires.